How's it going, troops? Jordan here, back again with an Infinite Warfare video, and in this video I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts, my opinions, my impressions of Infinite Warfare multiplayer, but this time I've actually played Infinite Warfare multiplayer. So yes, I finally got my hands onto some Infinite Warfare multiplayer. I went to EGX or EuroGamer Expo, which was on Friday for the day, and as soon as I arrived at the NEC in Birmingham, the first thing I did was head straight towards the line for both Infinite Warfare multiplayer and also Modern Warfare Remastered multiplayer. I was very surprised at how many people were lined up just to play Call of Duty, and trust me, there were a lot of people there, which just goes to show that Call of Duty still isn't 100% dead. But anyway, the queue lasted for over 2 hours before I got my chance to actually play Infinite Warfare multiplayer and also Modern Warfare Remastered multiplayer, which I'm going to be honest was a pain in the arse to wait for so long, but at least I can now say that I have played both those games. So the question you're all asking me right now is, what are my thoughts on Infinite Warfare multiplayer now that I have played it for myself? Let's start off with creator class. So we had about 2 or 3 minutes to create our classes before the Activision UK staff loaded us into the game, and from what I can tell the weapons look quite cool, definitely modern based weapons with a futuristic twist to them. Unfortunately, we didn't have any access to weapon variants, so I can't really say anything on that. The perks were a mix of Black Ops 3 and Modern Warfare 3 with a couple of new ones in between. The attachments seemed very much like what is available now in Black Ops 3, so nothing's really changed there. And I believe that all of the combat rigs were available too. I personally went with the Synaptic one, I think it is, and I chose the payload that basically turned your arms into dual wielding miniguns because why not? But anyway, that's enough about creator class. Let's actually talk about gameplay. So what is the hit detection and time to kill like within Infinite Warfare multiplayer? Keep in mind that this was played on LAN. With Infinite Warfare being a game developed by Infinity Ward, you would expect the hit detection to be spot on with no millisecond gaps or any discrepancies like you get with Treyarch games or even with Sledgehammer's Advanced Warfare. But with Infinite Warfare, this is not the case. Hit detection and time to kill felt very sluggish compared to, let's say, Call of Duty Ghosts. And honestly, the time to kill felt exactly like Advanced Warfare than any previous Infinity Ward game. Now some people might be okay with a longer time to kill, but for me, I was expecting a fast time to kill like Ghosts, which would have been one of the only aspects about Infinite Warfare multiplayer that I actually would have liked. But since it's nothing like Ghosts, that's another thumbs down to the game in my books. Moving on now to the advanced movement. The people that went to Call of Duty XP, now these are the big YouTubers like Chaos X Silencer, T Martin, Smiblical Sleeper, etc, etc. These guys stated that the movement was toned down or slowed down compared to Black Ops 3, and said that the game was more boots on the ground orientated. This is partially not the case. The advanced movement is definitely about the same as Black Ops 3 and didn't feel slow in any way. The movement animations, however, are clunky and are not as smooth and fluid as the animations in Black Ops 3. So perhaps that's why these guys have said that the movement is a lot more slower. Also, there is a map called Frontier, which was like the only map I got to play on, and it's the map that takes place on a space station where there's very tight corridors. Well, this map literally has no wall run spots or areas to thrust jump, and I hear that it's the smallest map in the game. So it seems like this map is just a blip compared to the rest, which seem a lot more open. Speaking of the Frontier map, Frontier is a small symmetrical map built for close quarters. Finally, we get a break from the boring and restrictive 3-lane maps of Black Ops 3 with some variety. This is honestly the one thing that Infinity Ward have got right with Infinite Warfare, and I'm happy to see some bloody change in the past year when it comes to the newest multiplayer maps, so GG Infinity Ward. Moving on now to the score streaks in the game. Kill streaks, point streaks, score streaks, or whatever it may be, have always been a major part of the Call of Duty franchise since the days of Call of Duty 4. And it's always something players want to ask and know. How are the score streaks? Are the score streaks any good? If there's one thumbs up for Infinite Warfare multiplayer, it's the score streaks. The score streaks in Infinite Warfare multiplayer are very, very powerful. We're talking along the lines of Black Ops 2 style score streaks, or even maybe Modern Warfare 2 style kill streaks. I managed to earn myself a score streak called the Scorchers, which is essentially like the Black Ops 2 Lightning Strike. And not only that though, but also someone on the enemy team had some sort of a rig. I think it was an ability, or maybe it was a trait. I'm not 100% sure on this, but he had some ability that allowed him to basically have his score streaks carry over into the next life. And this person managed to earn a score streak called Thor, which is kind of like the Lodestar from Black Ops 2 or the Modern Warfare 2 AC-130, and it basically just rained down missiles and kinetic rods, and my team literally just got pushed back into the rear area of the Frontier map where we had some cover because it was just getting so intense. We literally had to just duck for cover, and you could just see the chaos unfolding in front of us. It was literally like when you play on high rise in Modern Warfare 2 and the enemy call in an AC-130 or chopper gunner and you're just hiding towards the back end of the map. It was literally a moment like that. Combine these missiles with the amount of explosives going off, you can see the frame rate dropping below 60. It was just that intense. But anyway, like I said, the score streaks are really good in this game so far, and honestly, I hope it stays this way for the final release. Moving on now to the explosives and equipment. Now, when some friends of mine went to Call of Duty XP to play Infinite Warfare multiplayer, one of their biggest gripes with the game was the explosives and equipment and how powerful and annoying they were, such as the black hole projector or the trip mine or the biospike. After playing around with some of the equipment and getting killed over and over again by explosives, I can definitely see why they can be considered annoying and OP. Personally, I would like to see some of these pieces of equipment get nerfed in some areas for the final release. So those are some of the key points that I wanted to bring up within this video. If I'm completely honest with you guys, I can only see Infinite Warfare lasting maybe a month or two tops before people will start to get fed up and bored of the game. The powerful score streaks and map variety will definitely keep people playing the game for longer, but other than that, I'm not really that impressed since most of the stuff in the game is just taken from Treyarch's design ideas for Black Ops 3 and just basically renamed to pretend like it's something new or innovative. I didn't really expect much from Infinite Warfare anyway, but I'm actually shocked and kind of saddened in a way that Infinity Ward have kind of lost their identity by becoming nothing but a Treyarch clone. So is it Black Ops 3.5? Honestly, in some parts you could say yes, it is Black Ops 3.5, but there are some good things like the score streaks in Infinite Warfare that do make the game fun to play. However though, I am considering to pre-order the game just so I can gain access to the beta, even though at this stage in development it's more or less a demo than a beta. But anyway folks, those are my thoughts of Infinite Warfare multiplayer after playing the game at EGX. If you guys have any further questions that you want me to answer, then do let me know down in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them. But anyway troops, hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, then do give this video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then make sure to do so for more Call of Duty content. And until the next video, I thank you all for watching, stay true to me troops, and I'll see you in game.